It is lonely at the top. It is lonely at the top of La Liga. I repeat, it is lonely at the top of La Liga. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Wow, what a game of football that was between Barcelona and Espanyol. It was an intense game, especially the second half. It was really, really intense. It looked like it was heading to a difficult win, but before Lamine Yamal's goal, Espanyol were really, really putting pressure on us, and damn, Lamine Yamal's goal made everything easier and made it an easy win at the end of the day. But wow, what a game of football that was. It wasn't the most entertaining, but we got the job done, and that was the most important thing we achieved today. To be honest, coming into this game, I wasn't really looking forward to it that much. My mind was more set on the Atletico Madrid tie, on Tuesday against us at the Metropolitano. That was what my mind was more focused on, because, man, coming back in that game, man. But we're going to talk about that. But first of all, let's just start with Lamine Yamal, man. Let's start with Lamine Yamal. What a player, man. What a player. He's been on form for I think past, I don't know, not even this past, since the beginning of this year, man. He's been on form. He's been so good. He's been so good. The last two games, he didn't give a goal nor an assist, but you could watch that game and feel like he deserved to come out of those last two games against Atletico Madrid with at least a goal or an assist. Damn, but today at least he made up for it with two assists and one goal, and my God, that guy is so good. To be honest, my best Barcelona player today was, I think I would say, Gavi. Gavi was the best player for us today, for me, my own opinion. Gavi was the best player for us before he came off. But Lamine Yamal winning man of the match is fair, it's more than fair, it's more than fair. So, it's understandable. It's really, really understandable. But my God, Lamine Yamal, man, he was so good. He was so good, man. Even before, I used to think Ansu Fati was more talented than him. When he first break through, when Lamine Yamal first break through, I thought Ansu Fati was better than him. But to be honest, watching Lamine Yamal for the past 3 seasons, he's really, really changed my mind on that stance, and I think he's the most talented player since Messi to come out of La Masia, man. That guy is so good. And I think one thing he tried in this game is he did a lot of how will I say it, the driving runs Messi used to do to score a lot of goals. He did it a lot, and I think one day he's really gonna score that type of goal, that Messi versus Getafe type of goal, Ankara Messi type of goal. I think Lamine Yamal has that thing in his lock, and I think he's gonna score it one day. I really, really think he's gonna do so, man. He's such a quality player, man. I don't know where he's such a quality player. I don't know where we'll be without him. We are really, really privileged to have him, man. Bro, let's go through his performance. The first assist he gave to Ferran Torres was from the corner kick. That was a beautiful ball in. It was accurately placed on Ferran's head. Even if it had not gotten to Ferran, it would have gotten to Araujo. That's how good that ball in was. And his second assist was a beauty. Outside the boot pass, Ferran Torres with just chef kiss finish. That was amazing. And his goal was more of a ricochet, but I think he initiated what happened to him receiving the ball later on. If he celebrated before scoring, that was a very good goal. And I was really happy Espanyol's goalkeeper considered that type of goal. I was really, really happy, because most of the ball we were playing in behind Espanyol's defense, he was coming out and clearing them, and he was doing too much. I was just pissed seeing him doing all those things, man. But it's understandable because Juan Garcia do it for us. But I was pissed. It's what's this guy always at the edge of the ball, clearing this ball and shit, But he came to do it again, and this time it didn't work. Lamine Yamal, deflected off Lamine Yamal. Then Lamine Yamal was just one-on-one with the goal post or the net. He was one-on-one with it, and he just passed it in. Even again, he passed it in with his outside boots. That's a testament to how he loves the outside boots moves, So yeah. All right. I'm gonna talk about other players that also deserve a shout in this game. Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia did well. He had a good game. Juan Garcia had a good game. I think he had an okay game. He didn't do too much. Juan Garcia didn't do too much. Espanyol didn't really shoot at his net that much, but it was okay. Gavi, as I mentioned, was really, really good. His tackles, his passes, even the assist Yamal gave for Ferran, the assist Yamal gave to Ferran for his second goal of the night, I think. Yeah, the second goal he gave, the assist Yamal gave to Ferran for the second goal. Gavi was the one who headed the ball straight into Yamal's pass for Yamal to pass the ball to Ferran for Ferran to score. It always amazes me how Gavi always wins headers against like tall defenders or tall players, because the guy is literally 5'9" or 5'8", but he's always winning his aerial duels. That's what I love about him. His tackles, his aerial duels. He knows how to also pass the ball. Man, I'm so happy he's back from injury, man. I'm really happy. I've missed him. He's one of my favorite players in the Barcelona squad. One of my favorite players. And right now, like most of Bernal is injured and Frankie De Jong is just coming back. But right now, like, they are not all fully fit. It's very, very good to have him back playing at that level, It's really, really good having him playing at that level. Pedri today wasn't all that good, he had his moments. He wasn't all that good. He was a bit messy sometimes with his passes. That's unlike Pedri, His passes are always on points, his runs, everything, his decision making. But today's decision making was a bit, it was there, it's like he will carry the ball, but he will overcarry. It's like when he was in a situation to pass, he didn't know what to do, then he will overdo it. Pedri didn't really have a good game for me. He had an okay game, but compared to his standards, I think he didn't do all that well. Fermin didn't have a good game. It's like nothing was working out for him. He will carry the ball really well, then his passing will be very bad. I think he had chances to score today, but it was deflected. Either it was deflected or the keeper saved them. So today was not really a good night for him. His passes went on point. The only thing I can give credit to Fermin in this game, in the Espanyol Barcelona game, the credit I can give to him was his tackles and his pressing was really, really good. He pressed really well, he won the ball really well. But apart from that, his attacking game, wasn't all that good. It's a bit messy. It was a bit frustrating watching, to watch. I mean, and Ferran Torres too. Ferran Torres really proved his haters wrong today. He proved his haters really, really wrong. He scored 2 fantastic goals. His first 2 goals since I think January. That's how long it's been since he last scored. It's crazy. Really, really crazy, man. All right, we're going to move on from this match to from Barcelona Espanyol. Let's talk about the Madrid Girona game, which happened yesterday. Oh my God, watching that match. I didn't really watch the match, I watched the highlights, but I was so glad. I was keeping up in the match while it was going on, and I was so glad that game ended the draw, because it gave us the opportunity to like rest players today, and but still, Hans Flick didn't rest those players. He didn't rest Pedri, he didn't rest Lamine Yamal, he didn't rest Fermin, he still played them. So it didn't really matter in the end in terms of like resting and things. But it gave us 2 more points to go ahead in the race for the title. And I think we've already won the title, Barcelona. We've already literally won the title. Congratulations to us. I think it's fair for me to like congratulate ourselves right now. Laliga title is all but done. It's just what we just need to do is mathematically secure it, but it's pretty much done. Yeah. So going back to the Madrid Espanyol game, the Madrid Girona game. My God, those 2 goals scored very, very fantastic goals, man. Beautiful goals. Valverde, we've come to know Valverde with his strikes. we've come to know. I think Lemar has it in his locker, but he doesn't. He's not been Thomas Lemar of old, for a few years now. But his goal last night was a beauty. It was beautiful. Valverde's goal too was very beautiful. And I think Mappe in that game didn't have a good game at all. He was really, really bad. Like, I won't say really bad. I think I think it's fair to say he was really bad, because there's a certain situation where I think Vinicius won the ball and passed it to him. Instead of Mappe to like turn with the ball, then shoot straight at goal, Sinoma backheeled it. Like, why? Oh my God, Mappe. And I think, to be honest, those theories that are outside, that whenever Mappe is playing in the team never plays well. I think those theories might be right. I really, really think they might be right. I think Mappe distorts Real Madrid's dressing room. I think he might score the goals, he might get the few assists here and there, but I think he's the reason why Madrid are not playing well, or are not winning games, or are not trying their best to do well, because they were literally on a 5-game winning streak before he came back from injury. As soon as he came back from injury, they've not won in their last 3. Like, make it make sense. How isn't he the one at fault, or the one? It's not a coincidence, It's a recurring theme. It's like from the beginning of this 25-26 season. Anytime he came back from injury, the team always performs below par, But whenever he's out injured, Vinicius steps up, Valverde steps up, other players steps up, But whenever he's out injured but whenever he comes back into the team, then like Real Madrid go back to their shitty ways, My God. To be honest, I don't really care about them. Their what will I say? Their downfall is giving me joy. It's soothing my heart, So all I can say is they should continue. They should give Abiola another 6 years contract. They should keep him after this season. That's what I can say for them. They should just keep him after this season for me. He's just giving me joy right now, and I don't think they'll do anything against Bayern. As I think I said in my last video, they are not doing anything against Bayern at the Allianz Arena. Bayern is definitely whooping their ass next Wednesday. He's definitely doing so. Bayern is definitely doing so. Oh my God. All right. Enough of Girona, Madrid. Let's talk about another team that might bottle their league. I think you guys know the team I'm talking about. Arsenal versus Arsenal, rather. Arsenal is the team I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys knew already. But let's talk about the Arsenal versus Bournemouth game. Oh my God. To be honest, I kind of had a feeling Bournemouth were going to beat Arsenal. I really did. I really had that feeling that they were going to beat. They did it last season, so I had a feeling they could do it this season. And to be honest, rightly so, they did it again. Alex Scott scoring on the 74th minute to win the game for Bournemouth. I didn't watch the game. I watched the goals, but I didn't really watch the game. But Arsenal, they're about to do it again. They're about to bottle this league again. Because right now, City has to win their next 2 games and win the game against Arsenal to get level on points with Arsenal at the Premier League table. Like, how is that possible? How did they allow you to get there? How did they allow you to get there? You shouldn't have gotten to that stage. Arsenal just living up to their name every season. Their nicknames, rather. Just living up to it every season. The Butlers. Always, after Tottenham, they are the Butlers I know. They're always living up to their name. My God. At home. Bournemouth is a very good team. That one is not even a question. They're a very, very good team. Andoni Raiola is a very good coach. I've always rated him from like his days at Rayo Vallecano. I've always rated him. He's a very good coach. So I know him, knows how to get a result. But still, Arsenal, you're trying to win a league. You can't tell me your players aren't good enough to beat Bournemouth. To win the league. Like, yes, beating Bournemouth won't mathematically secure the league for them, but like, you can't tell me you can't do what it takes to win the league. Like, to beat Bournemouth and like extend your lead further at the top of the table. You can't tell me you can't do shit. You can't do anything about, like, you can't take your, like, I just don't understand us now. It's like the beginning of this season they prepped for just defending. It's like they didn't learn anything at all. Like it's like they weren't taught to do anything else. Just defend. I think Gyökeres is a really good striker. I really think he's a good striker, but how Arsenal play doesn't give him services to score goals. And Gyökeres is not a type of hurricane striker that will get the ball at the edge of the box, shoot, like, constantly. Or a Haaland type of striker that can just be in places. Gyökeres is a different type of striker, but he needs service to do his job. 18 goals so far this season from him, yes. But I think it could have been better if Arsenal were better at serving him, like, balls. It should have been better. He would be on 20-something goals, like, max, if Arsenal were very good in the attacking play. But Arsenal aren't good attacking-wise. Today, I think I saw a stat, like, 38, was it 38 back passes to Raya? 38 back passes. Like, are they telling me no midfielders played in that game or what? Like, they didn't have any midfielder who could progress the ball. Who could progress the ball higher up the pitch for them to, like, attack or something. Like, did they just play with defenders all over the pitch? 38 or 30-something back passes to Raya. Is that normal? That shouldn't be normal. It shouldn't be. Man, Raya was I also saw another stat. Raya was the player with the most passes in the game. Where was Declan Rice? I don't know if let me check the lineup. Yes, Declan Rice started. Zubimendi started. It was basically their main team that started this game. Basically, like, the only people I don't see in this lineup is it's Eze. Saka is out injured, I think. Or the guy might be out injured too. Yeah. Like, it's literally their main team that started this game. Literally, the main team that started this game. You're telling me that the player with the most passes in the game, or for Arsenal rather, was Raya. My God. Arsenal, if they really bottle this league, Arteta should go. He will just be. I really hope they don't, because I really want them to win the league, because I feel like it's been a long time, since 21 years now they've not won the league. Or at least they should win it for once. They've tried for how many seasons now? For 3 or 4 seasons now they've tried to win the league. So at least this season they should do something. I think they'll win it. I think they'll win it, but I think Man City will also give them a fight. I really, really think Man City will give them a fight, because Man City this season exiting the Champions League against Madrid. I think them focusing on only Premier League will really help them to, like, put all their all in the remaining games of the season. I think they're going to give Arsenal a lot of problems, especially the game they have against Arsenal. I don't know if Arsenal is playing away in that game or playing at home. Let me check if they're going to be playing away or home or at home. Oh shit! It's next Sunday. Fuck. They'll be playing that game next Sunday, which means, okay, Arsenal will be playing away and they'll be playing it next Sunday. So if Arsenal, like, make any mistake and lose that game, and Man City win the game against Chelsea tomorrow, and I think I don't know what's their next game after Chelsea, but if they win those 2 games, then win the game against Arsenal, they're literally tied on points. And if they get tied on points, Man City will take the lead, because I think it's based on head-to-head or goal difference. And I think Man City has more goal difference than Arsenal. Okay, no, sorry. Arsenal have a higher goal difference, but still they'll be tied on points. And if they're tied on points, it's gonna go down. It's going to go down to the wire, down to the last day before the title can be decided. So Arsenal should not even let that happen. They should hope. They should hope Chelsea does something to Man City tomorrow. They should just pray. They should just pray. All right. Here comes the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and please like, comment your thoughts down below on this video. What you think about the Arsenal Bournemouth game, what you thought about the Barcelona Espanyol game, and what you thought about the Madrid Girona game. Just comment down below on your thoughts and let me know. Please like, subscribe to my channel for more content, and again, comment your thoughts down below on what you think about those games I just talked about. All right, ciao.